Hello scholars, let's look at linear motion. What does linear motion mean? Any motion that has to do with motion on the ground, all right? We also have motion under gravity. That requires when you throw something up or when something goes through a height or comes down through a height, all right? But we're looking at linear motion today. So the question says, a body at 20 meters per second decelerates uniformly at 5 meters per second squared till its speed becomes 10 meters per second. The distance covered within this period is, now let's write down what we're given. A body moving at 20 meters per second, that means the initial velocity is 20 meters per second. All right, decelerates uniformly at 5 meters per second squared. Now deceleration is a negative acceleration. All right, deceleration is a negative acceleration. That means it's coming down like this. All right, till its speed becomes 10 meters per second. That means its final velocity is 10 meters per second. Its final velocity v. Now I have to find the distance covered. Now the equations of motion we have v is equal to u plus at. We have what? S is equal to ut plus half at squared. And then we have v squared is equal to u squared plus 2as. Although we also have one that we use sometimes, s is equal to v plus u over 2 times t. These are the equations of motion, all right? Now, look at what we are given, all right, and look at these equations of motion. Which of these equations of motion can you use to solve this question, having all these parameters? Now, the one that has all these out of these equations of motion is this v squared is equal to u squared plus 2as, all right? So using v squared is equal to u, using v squared is equal to u squared plus 2as, we're going to have it that what? V squared is what? 10 squared is equal to u squared. U squared is what? 20 squared. All right. Now plus 2 into bracket. Your a is negative minus 5 multiplied by s, which you don't know. 10 squared is 10 times 10. That gives us 100 is equal to 20 squared is 20 times 20. That gives us 400. Now 2 times minus 5 times s gives us minus 10s. All right, so this is going to, let this minus 10s come here and let this 100 come here. When it becomes here, 10s becomes positive here is equal to 400 was already here. Take this 100 here, becomes minus 100. So 10s is equal to what? 400 minus 100 is what? 300. Now divide both sides by 10. You're going to have what? You're going to have what? 10s over what? 10 is equal to what? 300 over 10. So 10 takes away 10. S is equal to 300 divided by 10. 10 takes away 10 here. You have 30 meters. All right. So the distance covered here is 30 meters. The distance covered here is 30 meters. Let's go ahead and solve more questions on this. All right. So the question says the displacement of a particle is given as s is equal to 2t to the power of 3 plus 5t minus 4. Find the equation for its velocity. Find the equation for its velocity. Now, how do we do this? Now, we're looking for the equation of its velocity. Now, we are given what? We are given s is equal to 2t to the power of 3 plus 5t minus 4. We are given this with respect to t. And we're looking for its velocity. Now, I want you to know that velocity is change in what? Displacement over change in time. All right? So meaning that for us to find our velocity, we're going to differentiate s with respect to t. Now, how do we do that? We're going to differentiate this. So 3 times 2 gives us what? 6t. Then subtract 1 from 3, you have 2. If you differentiate 5t, you are going to have 5. If you differentiate minus 4, if you differentiate an ordinary number that does not have anything t at the back or a coefficient, a variable at the back, you get 0. So this is going to be our velocity. Our velocity is equal to 6t squared plus 5. Now, they can say at t is equal to 1. They can say at t is equal to 1 second. So what do? You now put v is equal to 6 into bracket 1 squared plus 5. So you now have v is equal to 1 squared is 1, 1 times 6, 6 plus 5. That's going to be, v is going to be equal to 6 plus 5, 11 meters per second. But they did not ask us for this. I am just saying in case. So this is our correct answer, which is going to be option what? Option B. So this is the equation or the expression for our velocity. Now let's solve more questions. Which of the following velocity time graphs shows uniform acceleration of a body from rest? Now what does uniform acceleration mean? Now uniform acceleration means when the rate of change of velocity with respect to time is constant, all right, we are said to have a uniform acceleration. So which of these velocity time graphs represents uniform acceleration? Now, of course, the correct answer is option C, all right? Option C boldly represents a what? The graph of a velocity, of a uniform acceleration of a body, all right? So our answer here is option C. Now, do not forget to like this video, share this video, and feel free to make a comment in the comment section. Hit the notification button after subscribing. Thank you.